Alright, my name is Mizrock, welcome back to another video, and this is my ult. Hey! Alright, my ult doesn't have much use in this video, as almost in every video, it will just be a training log. But I will just tell you, like the title, as the title says, what skills are really worth to get. This will not be a ranker, this will not be a tier list, because like every skill here you see will be like, they have different purposes. For example, the snowman, they have their stun, and these skills are more like passive skills. And clone trap, peekaboo jutsu, they are stuns. So you see, they have different purposes. This will not be a tier list. And I will only focus on sub ability on this section right here. So no modes, no bloodlines, no weapons or martial arts, only on this section right here. And depending on how well this video does, I will probably also make maybe element list. What skills are very good to use from the elements, from weapons and bloodlines and so on. But anyway, let's just start this video. So I always start with, if you know me, you know that I always, 95% of my combos I create, I almost always use Senko Storm, right? I use my Senko Storm because after knockback, for example, with your M1s, you just use the skill and you just teleport to him, which does also 44,000 damage if I was not blind. It does good damage, it's a teleportation move, it has a high range, very high range if you aim correctly. And you can combo that with the second skill from the list, Spirit Bomb Shuriken Rush. So you use your Senko Storm, and then you use Spirit Bomb Shuriken Rush. And Spirit Bomb Shuriken Rush deals 50,000 damage. That's that's much damage only for one skill, and you are not even moded. Alright, so we got the two skills, Senko Storm and Shuriken Rush. If you don't have Shuriken Rush, you can also use Spirit Bomb. It does less damage, but it does also the job. So instead of using Shuriken Rush, you can also just use the Spirit Bomb. Spirit Bomb, yeah, Senko Spirit Bomb. But you can't use Senko Spirit Bomb and then Shuriken Rush, because if you use Senko Spirit Bomb, your enemy will be able to use auto dodge or block in general, so he will not take the damage from Shuriken Rush. So you will have to use Senko Storm to do this very small combo. Anyway, let's get to the other skills. So we have a very good skill, and it is very, very underrated. I don't see it much, but it has high usage. You can use it to run. You can use it to run. You can also use it to start a combo. But you will have to be prepared and careful. It has a high startup, as you see right here. But it gives a speed buff, which makes it very good to keep up with your enemies or just run away if you have to. The best part is it does tons of damage and it only takes 4,000 chi. Yeah, it only takes 4,000 of your chi, and I will do that again. Alright, we have 180,000 chi right now. And now I'm gonna use the skill and also damage my ult, so we also see the damage. Alright, 44,000 damage, and it only took 4k of our chi. This is insane. So there are basically some tricks where you can easily use this skill. For example, you can use the earth wall or the earth barrier. So you hide yourself right here, wait a little, and then use your dual Electro, so your enemy cannot hit you. He is maybe not even expecting it, so you can only use this once to surprise your enemy. You can also use just the earth wall and then use it, as you can see right here, move around and blah blah. So you have to be careful
and skill
to use that. But it's very underestimated, that's why not everyone uses it. And one more skill, the single Electro blade. This is also a very good skill. You can use it the same way as the dual Electro. Just use it to run, quickly escape. Use it with the earth wall, with the earth barrier. And you can't move while using the skill. For example, I will just quickly showcase how I will use it. I use the earth wall. I just wait a bit and then use the blah blah. Oh, I was a little late, but you know, I mean, it does 38k damage and it is very, very fast. You can't move, but it just throws you at your enemy, which is also a very suppressed moment for your enemy. He will probably not expect you to use Electro Blade. You can also use it, as I said, just to escape, aim at the air, and just run. You know, I mean, look at how fast I am and how far away you get. But anyway, let's move to the next skill. So the next skill, Vanishing Clone Barrage. This skill is overpowered. It's not very good when you use this move like that. Just look at my clones. And you see only two clones hit my enemy, or maybe even 3 clones, and each clone deals, I think, maybe 10k damage or 15k, so that dealt only 30k damage at most. But when you use it with a bloodline, for example, it doesn't necessarily have to be a bloodline. I just pick Shindo because I always do. You can also use, I think it's the last move from Cement, or it's the first move, where you put the floor and it stuns your enemy, and the stun keeps your enemy on place. So wait, let me real quick equip Vanishing Clone Barrage. I stun my enemy, he will be stick to the ground, and I just use all my clones. And you see every clone hit, and my ult almost died. 1, 2, and 3 is that. He had, I think, a little over 100k. Vanishing Clone Barrage has a potential of a little over 100,000 damage if you use correctly, as I just did. So for example, you can also use, I'm just gonna show that once with the Cement. You can also use this as a Rushi, maybe also with Eternal, I'm not sure. There it is. Okay, so Cement, it's the last skill. Alright, so the last move from Cement, and just Vanishing Clone Barrage. My ult has 140k. Wait, let me just real quick put it to the point of view of my ult. Alright, you see him, he has 240k in HP, and now I will use the Cement last move, and then Vanishing Clone Barrage. Alright, he is stunned, he's on place. Blah 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 damage. Oh, he got a little bit out, but it still did 80,000 damage, or 75,000 damage. Alright. Right, I will use that again with Shindo, so you believe me that it actually does like 100k damage. Right, I'm not gonna wait until he's healed up. So you see he has 4,000 HP, and now he has 410. Alright, let's look at the damage, bro. Yo, that's 100k damage. This is brutal. Alright. The next skill, or the next skills, these are basically the same skills, just reskinned. They have different skins. It's just a stun for 3 seconds. This is very good also. You just use the stun, and it puts the other stuns on global cooldown, as you see right here. But if you have combo extenders, you can like use Shindo third move or any other stun from any other Genkai, and then just extend your combo and then use another stun from one of those. This is the other one, by the way. 12k it did. It's only good for stunning your enemy. So for example, you just use the stun. After the stun, you probably can use Dual Electro if you don't have much chi left. Right, you can't use that. You can't use Dual Electro right after one of the stuns from the sub abilities, but what you can do is use any move which has not a high startup time. It can be from Bloodline, it can be from normal elements, for example, Guren or Dragon Bomb electric style. Dragon Bomb is very good, so you just stun him, use that, and just do your M once, knock him back, and he's stunned again, so you can do another combo or use other skills, moves. You know how to do that. I hope at least you know how to do that. Alright, so what do we have else? I mean, I don't have the Shock Slam technique, but I think it's a lightning move just because of the name. I can't show it, but I can pretend. I have Shiver, I just go quickly to Shiver, then I just pick Shock Slam. I'm pretty sure it's the same. Probably this move will only have a less stun duration. So you just use that. You can use that to escape combos. You can actually use that to escape combos. Good defensive move, and you can suppress your enemy. Just fly behind him and stun him and do some combos with your M1s. I don't think it stuns as long as Shiver though, so you have to be careful. And I think that's it for the list. Yeah, that's pretty it. That's it for the list. I mean, these are the skills I recommend, and they are pretty, like, underrated. I mean, there are plenty other skills also. For example, Shuriken Toss or Rashomon is also very good. I mean, if you would play like defensive, it's not really worth it to show that because I mean, that's just my list, you know. There is Super Odama Spirit Bomb. I mean, every skill is good. It all depends on the purpose, how you use that. But this is my list. Anyway, I hope you liked the video, and I guess then I see you in my next videos, right? Alright, see you guys.